Uh-oh, episode 8 spoiler alert. Ray's bag is going to die.
You must gain control.
No kidding. Well, here we go. I've got the die. I've got reference pictures. I've got my bag. Honestly, to me, it looks like if it were a little bit more yellow-gray, it would work. But I've got brown dye, and I will just... It shouldn't take that long, probably 15 minutes. So I will try that. I'm not going to film it, but I will take pictures of what it looks like afterward. So here we go. Well, that didn't work. Instead of turning it olive brown, it turned henna red brown. Well, it's a cool color that will not work for Ray's bag. Dope! Well, the good news is, even with all my screw-ups, hope is not completely lost. I have this tote bag that is practically the perfect background color in the first place. I probably should have used this in the first place, but I didn't really want to take it apart, but now it looks like I have no choice. And I still have the pattern for the bag, and look at this match. I don't know how well it will show up, but with the weathering, I think it will be pretty darn close. And if anyone doubts me, I can literally stick it right next to the picture, so that way I won't get any debate about the color. So now what I need to do is start ripping out stitches. I'm going to see if I can actually do this bag in one day. I mean, seam ripping, laying out the new pattern, sewing, the whole 9 yards. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, so the bag has been completely taken apart. I'm going to use the handles as the belt loops and the little loops on the side where you attach the little things, the little D-rings. And what I'm going to do now is, now that I've already got the pattern pieces, so I'm just going to lay them out and trace them and then see if I can cut them out. Hey guys, it's Thursday now, and unfortunately, you know what, the best laid plans of mice and men, I did not get as far as I wanted to on the bag. As far as I got was pinning the lining together. Yes, this one's going to be lined. It's going to be a little bit nicer than the first one. Well, the lining is done for both the top part and the bottom part. In case you're wondering, the edges are what's going to be sewn on. So, lining's done. Now I need to sew together the top part, the bottom part, after they're pinned. And yes, I know my room is a mess. Well, more progress. I've pinned the lining to the sack, and I know this is not going to be the neatest thing ever because this is the very first time I've made a lined bag of any kind. That's all secured. This is going to have to be secured cheating to this part because let's just say it didn't work out so well. But this part's done. I'm not going to line the top because it would just be more material to do. Anyway, so I need to sew this on and then stick this on here. It's a little bit short, but there's nothing it can do about that. Now for the tricky part, attaching the lid or the cap or whatever it is to the main body of the pouch. This is not going to be perfectly even, but I don't really care. This is the best I can do. Well, not perfect, but this needs to be done by hand. I think it looks pretty good. Just want to get that long thing on the end, so... Phew. So, dry brushing on a sample piece. This is black, yellow, and red mixed together. Honestly, I think it needs a little bit more yellow. There we go. I just need to set this up in a place where it's not going to get dirty and age my bag. Look at that. It does not get much closer than that. Now all I have to do is wait for this to dry and then stick it back on my belt, get back into my costume, and take submission pictures. Which could take a couple of days because it is cold and, I don't know if you can see it, but it's windy. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to take some more detailed shots of it and call it good.